Muy buenas gente, soy Fernando y bienvenidos al canal. En este vídeo vamos a estar hablando sobre las revelaciones que han habido hoy en el stream oficial de Hearthstone, que han hablado tanto de la nueva expansión, que es la Feria de la Luna Negra, como del nuevo sistema de recompensas, el pase de temporada y el nuevo modo de Hearthstone, que al final, como se ha filtrado, era el modo duelos de Hearthstone. Todo esto ahora vamos a poner la grabación del directo, del streaming. Y estoy haciendo esta intro porque ha habido un problema, y os comento, que no sé por qué tenía trastocado el Streamlabs, que es con el programa que grabo, y he grabado como con zoom. Entonces veréis como que está hecho zoom arriba a la izquierda, ya lo he corregido, como veis, ahora se ve bien, pero bueno, que os pido disculpas, pero la información está ahí, lo que es la captura de vídeo está también, así que espero que me disculpéis por el inconveniente y vamos con el vídeo. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Han pasado ya unos 20 minutos, como veis. Ya no estamos en el bosque, ya estamos prácticamente en la feria de la Luna Negra. Ahora, como podéis ver, nos hemos pasado a Twitch. Básicamente es lo mismo. Ahí está. Solo que hay menos delay, o sea, en Twitch es más directo que en YouTube, ¿no? Como podéis observar, aquí vamos a pasar a 38 y aquí aún pues hay 20 segundos de delay aproximadamente. De acuerdo, parece que nos hemos confundido, yo me he confundido y el streaming era a las 5 originalmente, pero como tenía puesto YouTube el marcador de a las 4, pues pensaba que era a las 4. Así que nada, vamos a esperar por aquí hasta que empiecen a salir cosas. Ha sonado algo muy fuerte, creo que ha sido la luna. Estamos aquí, que nos acompaña el señor Cabalacín, el señor Melindro. ¿Qué tal?
Payaso, quedan 25 minutos, vamos a ver.
Lo sé, estoy comentando, estoy grabando por si acaso. Estoy viendo, si os fijáis, que va cambiando el escenario, cada vez está más corrompido. Los tentáculos estos antes no estaban y cada vez hay ojos por todas partes, aquí, a la derecha también.
Está de puta madre, la verdad.
Está divertido. Hombre, ¿quién ha entrado? ¿Jesus? Hombre, no. Jesus, ¿qué tal?
No.
Sí, eres Jesus, sí.
Es un impostor, esta persona.
¿Estás viendo el stream? Bueno, el pre-stream, mejor dicho.
La musiquita de fondo, sí.
Hombre, a mí me mola cómo va corrompiéndose todo con el paso de... ¡Ojo! ¡Temblor!
Ha dejado de corromperse.
¡Hostias! ¡Madre mía!
No es que he dicho que ha dejado de corromperse, ¿sabes?
Madre mía. Buah, yo estoy encantadísimo de que vuelvan los dioses antiguos, no te voy a engañar. Sé que no tiene nada que ver el Battlegrounds con el modo normal, ¿no? Pero... Vale. Vale. Ya nos ponen el cartelito final.
Sí.
2, 1. A ver, estafa.
Esto empieza... Es la hora.
Te dan confeti y ya está, que se acaba el directo.
Mira, ya he recibido el otro. Hombre, el de
I'm Ben Lee, Game Director for Hearthstone.
Director.
I'm excited to share our mid-year check-in for Year of the Phoenix. But before I hand things over to the team to look at what's next, let's take a quick look back at what's happened in the Year of the Phoenix so far. Towards the start of the year, we launched Hearthstone's first brand new class, the Demon Hunter.
Pues ahora van a explicar.
We revamped our standard and wild rank systems. We've also taken a more proactive approach to balancing gameplay and to get changes out to you faster. When combined with this year's exciting expansions, Hearthstone has been as fun and lively as ever.
Duels Update ponía al final abajo, Salía Duels Update. Al final va a tener razón Trump.
We're happy to see the millions of you playing the game every day, but we feel there's more that we can do to support it. So at the halfway point of each expansion, we'll be launching brand new 35-card mini sets that build upon the theme of the expansion and support its mechanics. We want to make sure they're as easy to obtain as possible. So we'll be adding them directly to card packs.
Mini sets. Sí, entre expansión y expansión, mini sets de 35 cartas que van a intentar hacer que sean fáciles de conseguir. Vale, cambios en Battlegrounds.
Dragons, pirates, and most recently, elementals. As well as we've added a whole host of heroes to the Battlegrounds. Millions of you have been playing Battlegrounds every single day, and we're committed to supporting this mode for the foreseeable future with fun and exciting new additions.
De acuerdo, a ver qué es lo que
Finally,
añaden.
we've also launched a major event per expansion, featuring unique and exciting tavern brawls, chapters for the Book of Heroes, and our ever-popular dual-class arena. We've seen players really enjoying these events, and we're going to continue to deliver on them and the significant rewards that they provide, at least once per expansion phase. But the Year of the Phoenix isn't over yet. There's still a huge amount of new content and features coming to Hearthstone. Today we've got information to share with you, and shortly members of the team will be showing
¿Veis?
you
Los
our next
duels
expansion,
updates al final
a
abajo.
revamp of our reward system, the
¿Lo
tab
veis, no?
pass, achievements, and we'll also be revealing
Oh,
Hearthstone's
logros.
brand new next game mode, Duels.
Duelos,
We'll
nuevo
launch today
modo de juego
in
confirmado.
early access.
Early
We're
access,
incredibly
acceso
passionate about
anticipado.
Hearthstone, and we are committed to continuing to deliver on new features, big exciting changes, and additions to the game for years to come. Thank you so much to the millions of you that play every day.
Muchas gracias a
We
los
really
millones que
appreciate your
jugamos
continued support
todos los
and
días.
loyalty. And with that, I'm honoured to be able to hand things over to members of the team to talk about the awesome new content and systems coming very soon to Hearthstone. Thank
A
you.
ver, esta es la expansión, correcto.
Más susurros.
You're here, then why not stay at the Darkmoon Fair? Though things aren't as they seem, just ignore those eyes that gleam. Come laugh and maybe scream at the Darkmoon Fair. You may think that you're dreaming, flying on a carousel. Surely there's nobody scheming or putting you under a spell. Shadows dancing, bounding leaves, swinging up the thing that sleeps. Right behind you, something creeps and melts in the night with a dreadful delight at the dark moon.
Ahí está. Locura en la Feria de la Luna Negra.
Did that
Muy
say
bien.
madness?
At the Darkmoon Fair, that's right, Dave.
Efectivamente.
Hearthstone's next expansion is taking us to Azeroth's biggest magical carnival. It's the only place that comes to mind when you want the sights.
The sounds. Okay, no, wait, hold on a second.
Mecha
That
azul
video was
están
like
diciéndolo en el
a little
chat.
bit creepy. Is everything okay?
It's better than okay. It's alarming.
That doesn't mean good.
Look, Dave, everyone's having fun playing the different Darkmoon Fair games. Like this one, where you guess the weight, draw a card, and
Oh, wow.
guess the cost of your next card for a chance to draw it too.
Huh. Oh, I do like drawing cards. And I like guessing things.
Oh, muy
You don't have
interesante.
to guess if you visit the new priest minion, Fortune Telling.
Gain +1/+1 for
Interesting.
each spell in your hand.
Oh, interesante.
You know, priests are usually sitting on some big spells. That looks like a good time.
And it's all thanks to Darkmoon Fair's fearless leader, the top man in the big top, Silas Darkmoon.
Oh, wait. Choose a
What?
direction and
Ostras.
rotate all minions?
Nos da todos los
That's
amigos.
crazy. That's like a minion go round.
Round and round it goes. But the real trick here is all minions rotate.
Le metes
including
el orador
Silas
encima a
himself.
él, ¿no? Y te
So
quedas
you need to
súper.
figure out what minion you're taking from your opponent, but also what you're giving them too.
Now, see, that's the good, wholesome family fun I was looking for.
If you're
Interesante,
looking
tío.
for wholesome fun, visit the Darkmoon Fair petting zoo, where you'll find this cuddly guy, Fleet Hoof Pearl Tusk.
Corrupción,
John?
corromper,
Yeah,
vale.
Dave.
What does it mean here when it says corrupt?
A ver que nos explique.
That's our new keyword coming with Madness at the Darkmoon Fair.
Ahí está.
They say power
Corromper.
corrupts, which is why when you're holding one of these and you play a card that costs more, it's gonna upgrade. For example, this is a 5 mana 4/4 with Rush. But play a 6 or more cost card, and boom! It's corrupted.
Hostia, qué
Becomes
bueno.
a 5 mana
Qué
8/8 with
interesante.
Rush. And that's
Corrupción
pretty
se activa cuando jugamos una carta de coste mayor a la que hemos jugado primero con
Oh, Dave, that's
Corrupción. Muy
called a
interesante.
trunk.
All 5 of them?
Yeah.
Así que no
Promise good old-fashioned family fun.
pueden haber cartas de corrupción de 10 manás
Look at these
entonces.
Silverhand recruits
Bueno,
having
como
a
máximo.
day at the fair. Summoning 3/1/1s is nice,
Wow.
but wait until this has become corrupted, and it's a 3 mana stand against darkness.
Wait a second. John, look at the art on the card there.
¿Pero se activa
They're
estando en la mano o
screaming.
tienes que jugarla?
Yeah, they're
Ahí
all
está.
like-
Pongas de la mano. Juegas algo que cueste más
Claro.
que eso y
The
te
corrupt
queda
mechanic
corrupta.
adds a new layer of
Es
depth
que
to Hearthstone.
en el hechizo sí, pero
Play these cards on
en el
curve,
esbirro
or
pensaba
you
que
wait to
era
finish
una vez
them
que esté en
at the full
mesa.
corrupted power. And
Interesante.
that's family fun.
Wow,
I'm
muy
beginning
bueno.
to think there's something fishy going on at this fair. Look at the dunk tent. 4 mana, deal 4. But when it's corrupted,
Wow.
deal an additional 2 to all enemy minions?
Ostras, qué bueno este.
That's nothing, Dave. Just wait until you see the best attraction of all, the Wheel of Yogg-Saron.
La rueda de Yogg-Saron, wow.
Yogg-Saron,
Maestro del
Master
destino.
of Fate. Okay, wait, all right, wait. That is literally an
Ooh.
old god.
He's young at heart, and if you cast 10 spells, you get to spin the wheel and win a prize. Fill
Eres
your
un
board with
premio.
minions, cast random spells, destroy all minions on the board and gain their stats.
Vale.
Ostras,
Cavalcade.
espectacular, tío.
John, your wheel of fun there has a skull on it.
Eso cae
If
en
he still
dorado.
had lips, he'd be
Y tanto
smiling.
que cae en dorado.
Why? What happens
¿Qué
if
hace
the
la
wheel
calavera?
lands there?
¿Destruye todo o qué?
Cast Pyroblast randomly until someone wins.
Ah, bueno.
¡No! ¡No puede ser! ¡No puede ser!
Okay, sounds kind of
Si
fun.
cae la calavera, tira piroexplosiones hasta que uno de los dos muere. ¡Qué bueno!
Bit of corruption and one old god.
Hasta que uno de los dos jugadores
Just
muere.
one.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
It's wonderful that we have all 4 old gods. And we're
Ahí
going to show
está.
them
Todos
right
obviamente.
now. Each old god drives a different deck archetype. For example, if
En
you like
arquetipos
combo decks
diferentes.
and drawing lots of cards, here's Cthulhu, the
Mec
Shatter.
Zetun.
Start of game, break into pieces?
Yeah, each piece is a 5 mana spell with a unique effect. Play
Ostras.
all 4, and you're gonna assemble Cthulhu
Oh,
somewhere
qué
in
bueno.
your deck.
¡Qué
Once you've drawn
bueno!
and played him, you'll unleash 30 damage split among enemies.
30 de daño. ¡Hostia puta!
At the Darkmoon Fair, yeah!
Es como un Zetun 30-30 antiguo.
The big splash is N'Zoth, god of the
N'Zoth.
deep. Great fun. If you have a deck,
¡Hola!
all sorts of
Resucita un
different
esbirro de cada tipo que haya muerto esta partida.
You know, if they're dead.
Wait. We were talking about good old family fun. but
Madre
what I'm seeing
mía.
is like old gods and corruption.
If you love corruption, you'll love Yasharaj, the Defiler.
Añade una
Now this
copia
minion
de cada
rewards you
carta
for playing all the new
corrupta que has
corrupt
jugado en
cards
este
by
juego a tu
refilling your
mano.
hand and allowing you to
Te
immediately
da todas
play
las cartas
another
corruptas
one.
por
Y
gratis.
cuestan 0.
This is
Espectacular.
madness.
At the
Darkmoon
Madness.
Fair. Yeah, I get that. But couldn't we have something? Couldn't we have something like nice and small and like fluffy?
Oh, like a little critter?
Yeah, like a little one. Like you couldn't hurt anybody.
Siempre la
Oh,
carta
Dave,
doble de turno.
I've got a minion for you. The Darkmoon Rabbit.
Ah, pues no.
Oh, look at the little
Veneno y
bunny.
investir. Y
One.
también daña a los adyacentes.
Poisonous. Also damages the minion next to whomever it attacks. Oh my.
Yeah.
But that's
Yep.
uh-huh. That's madness.
At the Darkmoon Fair.
Madness at the Darkmoon Fair.
I'm not sure what Dave was so worried about. Everything seems totally normal and fine to me. Isn't that right, buddy? Anyway, hello everyone. My name is Brian Kibler, and I will be your host today for the Hearthstone Fall Reveal. And what a way to start things off already. Yes, it is madness at the Darkmoon Fair. I got my ticket. I'm ready to go. I loved the Darkmoon Fair in World of Warcraft. You'd go around collecting all these cards to build these cool decks. And that sounds kind of familiar, huh? Well, we've got a corrupted twist on all that for Hearthstone, and not only that, the old gods are making a return, and they've got some new tricks up there. Well, tentacles, sleeves, I don't know. Anyway, we already saw quite a bit with that announcement video, and John McIntyre is going to come back and follow up with even more about the set, the inspiration behind the theme, and maybe a few new cards as well. Before that, though, let's take a look at the lineup for the show today. We got our first taste of the new expansion, which we'll be hearing more about, but then we're going to have an upcoming system revamp to talk about. Not only that, last but certainly not least, the unveiling of a brand new game mode. But
Nos están
without
recordando
further
lo que nos han
ado,
dicho ya.
I want to
Y
hear
cómo
more
va a
about
ser el
Madness
streaming.
and the Darkmoon Fair. Take it away, John.
Vale.
¿Más cartas ahora o qué?
Hello
Vamos a ir
everyone,
hablando de
I'm
la expansión
John
por lo que parece.
McIntyre, game designer
Diseñador.
from Hearthstone team, here to give a little bit of insight into madness at the Darkmoon Fair. Now, we've been teasing this expansion all year, but we were pretty subtle, so I don't think people quite caught on. The Darkmoon Fair comes to us from World of Warcraft. Step through the iconic gateway and find all sorts of attractions, like rides, performances, and music. As we touched on before, there's even a petting zoo. Perhaps
Sí, hay como un
the
zoo
most famous
también.
of all are the Darkmoon Fair games, and of course, the prizes. While
Los
food and
premios.
snacks aren't really what Darkmoon Fair is known for,
Takoyakis de
that's the sort
Zetun,
of
tío.
thing we get to explore
cake.
in
Funnel
Hearthstone's
cake.
version of the Darkmoon Fair. In Hearthstone's version,
Madre mía.
there are old gods wreaking havoc in the fairgrounds.
Bueno, hay que empezar a ahorrar
The
polvo
Darkmoon
para...
Fair is a
Zetun.
great
Claro.
setting for Hearthstone.
Me los
because
quiero hacer a los cuatro en dorado, tío.
chaotic energy.
Los cuatro no sé, pero ya usaron
help
Kaipi.
us invite conflict
Dios.
into that setting. And of course, old gods have
A ver
their
si puedo
own
tener
chaotic
suficiente.
energy to the tune
Para-
of
Para dos seguro.
in a really fun way.
Viendo que son dioses
And
antiguos
this
otra vez y
comes
4
across most
precompras.
in our
Esta
new
canción fue mi
drop
favorita.
kit.
Dios,
It was
qué
super
bueno.
fun taking the various characters and settings from the Darkmoon Fair and seeing what they look like once twisted by these beings of the void. Now, the Darkmoon Fair is run by its eccentric leader, Silas
Creaciones del
Darkmoon.
vacío, ha dicho.
Silas is so excited for the opening of the
Ah,
fair.
porque los personajes
he'll
de la
be
Feria del
making
Huevo los han
a handsome
corrompido.
collection
vale.
today after the patch. So you'll be getting Silas for free.
Ah, mira, el de
Vale,
la gloria te lo dan
pero
gratis.
gratis.
On was the 4 old gods that we brushed over really quickly in the announcement video. I want to take a step back and review one of my favorite cards from this
Dios,
set.
qué locura va a ser la próxima expansión,
Master
tío.
Fate.
Son las que me
So
gustan,
let's
no te
pull up
juro.
that Wheel of Fate and
Un
all
RNG
6 different
del
prizes
divertido,
that are
tío.
the different outcomes.
Dios.
Each prize has a 19%
Ah, tienen un
chance of
porcentaje
Un
de...
19% todos excepto la calavera, es un 5%.
Ah, pero
So if you
proporción es la menos
remember from the
probable. Bueno.
announcement video,
Hombre, es que es súper roto eso. Puedes ganar una partida que sea inganable, tío.
Pyroblast until there's only one player.
Madre mía.
Ah, me parecen
Now,
todas
we knew
buenas
from the very
realmente.
start we want Yogg-Saron
Sí,
to
son
be
una locura, tío.
and we think that the prizes put a great Darkmoon Fair spin on that feeling of Yogg take the wheel. Now, as Ben Lee mentioned earlier,
Yes.
we're going to have a mini set partway through the expansion. And the design team
También
is
habrá
really
Meriseda
excited
medias.
for having a way to mix up the meta during an expansion. We'll have more information on this closer towards its release.
De acuerdo.
Now, Kibler, you were right. We do have some cards to show off.
Venga, nos van a enseñar
We
más
have
cartas.
3 druid cards.
3 cartas de druida.
We're just gonna dive right in. Let's take a look at our first card, Lunar Eclipse.
Eclipse solar. 3 de daño, un esbirro. Y,
Está bien.
y tu siguiente hechizo este turno cuesta 2.
I've never seen
Dos
a
menos,
Lunar
dos
Eclipse that
menos.
looks
Básicamente
quite
30 años
like
y una
this.
y
Es como tirar este
It's
hechizo
gonna
de
set up
gratis,
our
sí.
next spell quite nice.
Muy bueno.
Why don't we take a look at another card
Bastante bueno,
that
sí.
sets up our next spell? Solar Eclipse.
Y ahora eclipse solar.
Eclipse solar, sí.
2 mana.
Oh, tío.
Oh, 2 manas. El próximo hechizo se lanza 2 veces.
Wow.
A ver, tienes que pagar 2 manas extra, ¿no? Pero uff,
Really
muy
powerful
potente.
card.
A ver, tiene sinergia con lo otro, pero vaya.
Medium and large spells.
Tiras estos dos animales
So we
guardianes,
have
sacas
Lunar
4
Eclipse
bichos.
and we have Solar Eclipse.
¿Te imaginas?
What happens if we
Oye, pues
put them
funcionar
together?
funciona.
Pues sí, de momento sí.
Kiri,
Ojo.
chosen of a loon.
Ese juego a las dos.
Escogido de Lune.
Battlecry.
Ah, no, una legendaria.
Lunar and Solar
Añade
Eclipse.
un eclipse solar y lunar a tu
We had a
mano.
lot of fun
Bueno.
exploring this classic World of Warcraft fantasy.
A ver, probablemente se
of
juega porque son
balance
buenas
charts.
cartas, pero vaya.
And as you
Sí,
move
la verdad es que
the two
me esperaba algo
eclipses,
diferente de esa
powering
carta, pero bueno,
we
está
think
bien,
you'll
está
have
bien.
fun too.
A ver, es
I'm
un
really
2
excited
2
for
x 4 de a 2
Madness
cartas.
at the Darkmoon Fair
Tampoco está
and
mal.
to see all of your reactions on that.
Vale, ya está.
Now it's time for me
Las
to pass
precompras
La precompra.
desde hoy estará disponible.
A
A ver si la puedo hacer.
John being so responsible about protecting his eyes. You gotta stay safe these days.
La 80 para mí cae seguro.
Thank you
Y si
very
puedo
much.
las dos.
Welcome back,
Una
everybody. We
cae,
got
a ver.
bonus card reveals in there, which is what I always like to see. And those Eclipse cards, they seem pretty powerful, but then again, we're gonna need some serious spells to deal with the old gods. Can't wait to see more of the corrupted cards too, but for now, we're gonna change gears. We're gonna move away from the expansion and onto the system.
Vamos a ver lo que nos hacen
If you
del sistema de
remember, back
recompensas.
in the year of the
Lo que
Feria
nos dicen.
showcase, the team introduced a full ranked rewards revamp. Today, we're going to learn about a full progression overhaul that includes achievements, rewards,
Logros.
Recompensas, los logros. Lo de los logros me gusta
Tell us
mucho,
all
tío.
about it.
Yo soy un
John Yang,
cazalogros,
the
tío.
Hearthstone team, sat down with one of my favorite co-casters, the one and only Frodan. Check it
Frodan.
out.
A ver qué nos cuenta. Hearthstone Chat.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Hearthside Chat. My name is Frodan. I am the host of Hearthstone Grandmasters, but today I am joined by John Yang, Senior Game Designer, to talk about progression and achievements, one of the most anticipated things to come to Hearthstone ever. So, John, talk to me about why we're here today.
That's right, I'm excited. This is Hearthstone's biggest systems update ever. Progression and achievements. We know
mayor
how important
actualización de
progression
Hearthstone.
and rewards are to everyone, so we want to take the
Hombre,
time
esto
to
se
do
lleva
this
pidiendo
right
mucho tiempo, los
and
logros
make
sobre
this core
todo.
part of the game awesome.
Sí.
We wanted to give you more goals to aim for,
Vale,
more
más
ways to
oro.
progress toward those
No,
goals,
un go-
and more
un goals,
flexibility
no
with
goals,
when
más
to earn
objetivos.
rewards.
He entendido oro, perdón.
There's four major
ya,
parts for us
son
to go
igual.
over today. There's a new
Mira.
achievement
Vale.
system, a new
Los
reward
logros.
track, a revamp of our
Vale,
quest system,
que nos
and
dan
a profile.
cartitas y todo, qué bien.
John, everything
Qué
you're
chulo.
saying, I'm loving it as a longtime Hearthstone fan. Let's start off from the very beginning. Achievements, they're so cool with
logros
all the
de
kinds
varios
of things that
tipos.
you can add to Hearthstone. So tell me how achievements are coming to
Aventuras,
Hearthstone.
colección, gameplay,
Alright, so I
modos
love
de juego.
achievement hunting. I'm very excited for us to finally, at long last, add them to Hearthstone. As you can see, there are many categories of
Progresión.
achievements, from gameplay to collection to modes and everything in between.
Ah,
One of
vale.
my favorite categories is gameplay achievements, which are achievements that you can
Al
complete
destruir
in a normal game
cinco-
of Hearthstone.
En un
Here
en
you'll
un
find
mismo
achievements
turno.
like resurrect 6 minions with Nazar,
Vale.
or kill your opponent with Bassoon.
Matar a tu oponente con
These
Zetun,
already look really fun. I
resucitar
can't wait
6
to
con Zot.
unlock
Logros
them. I
específicos
think
de
people are
cartas.
wondering about other game modes as well, like Battlegrounds. Do you have gameplay achievements for them as well?
We've got you covered. In the modes category, you'll find achievements for all
Gana
of
una
our future
arena.
and existing game modes.
Gana una
including
partida en arena, mejor
Battlegrounds.
dicho.
For example, control the amalgam while not playing as the curator. Or
Controla el
three
amalgam
hats
sin
on a
ser el
single minion
curator.
using Dancing Darrow.
I don't think I've ever placed that many hats on a single minion as Dancing Darrow, but I certainly will try to now. Let's talk a little bit about other kinds of achievements, not just gameplay. What else do we have here today, John?
There's also collection achievements. If you've ever wanted to track
Vale.
how much of a
Logros
card
de
set you've
colección.
collected, you'll be able to see here.
De tener
But in addition to
todos los tipos de
providing a
cartas. en
snapshot
verdad.
of your collection, we've added rewards. For example, for collecting 135 different cards in
Un
the
sobre
expansion,
bonito.
you'll unlock the expansion's collectible coin. These
Uh,
cosmetic coins go into your cards manager.
Qué bu-
You can
oh.
apply them to your deck.
Puedes
the
cambiarte la
same
moneda.
way.
Wow.
Oh, qué chulo. Eso me gusta, tío. La
Like I
skin
said,
de la
135
moneda.
different cards. That's a pretty tall
Chorrada, una chorrada
When
estética,
Darkmoon Fair
pero
launches,
Sí, pero está bien,
you'll
tío.
need every single card in the expansion, including every legendary. But when the Darkmoon Fair mini set launches a couple months later, there'll be 170 cards in the set. So actually, in order to unlock this cosmetic
175
coin, you
cartas.
don't even need
Sí,
any
con la mini
legendaries.
expansión incluida.
Awesome. This is so exciting to hear. I love it. Is
Te vas a
there
hacer a las de
anything else
siempre,
that
luego
you
las
have
casas
for us
ganan
in
aparte.
terms of achievements?
Achievements are a system that we're going to be consistently adding to and expanding over time. Whenever we add a new expansion, a new game mode, or a major update of the game, you can expect a new set of accompanying achievements.
Which brings us to our second topic, rewards. I think people are really interested about the
Recompensas.
subject of gold and how rewards really work into it. And there's a lot of rumors. Are you taking away players' gold at all? And if you aren't, then what is the new rewards EXP system actually doing then?
We're absolutely not taking away any of the gold you can earn. One of the goals of the new progression system is to give you more gold,
Coño.
more rewards, more cosmetics for all
Ahora sí que lo ha dicho, no
Había,
solo.
había un skin de héroe
10
al final de
hours
todo.
or 1,000 hours in expansion, you should be expecting to be more rewarded for your time.
Vale, eso está bien.
What we're doing is putting most of the game's rewards in
Alguien ha
one place,
escrito
in the
Fernando no
reward
sé qué
track.
en el chat.
It's a clear, central location for you to see what you've earned and what you have to look forward to earning. There's also some benefits. One, you'll have more flexibility and when and how to earn those rewards. For example, in the current system, if you miss a daily quest, that gold is gone forever. In the new reward system, if you miss a daily quest, it's not the end of the world. You can simply make up for that down the line by playing more Hearthstone. The reward track also provides a structure for us to place bigger milestone rewards along the way. For example, at level 25, you get a legendary card. And at level 50, you get your choice of up to 10 different heroes.
One thing I really like is that this lays out the rewards really clearly and helps us visualize everything. And that makes me feel like I can set my own goals and pace based on my own time availability instead of having to just, feel like I'm grinding every single day of every single week.
Me fastidia un poco si no se podrán conseguir en las otras 9. Pues yo soy muy coleccionista de rewards.
You want to play during the middle when the mini set comes out. It's really up to you.
So we have a lot of cool rewards to look forward to. And I think we're wondering, does this change the Tavern Pass at all? Because I hear there might be a Battle Pass coming to Hearthstone.
Vale, Battle Pass,
yes,
Pase de
Tavern
Temporada.
Pass is changing.
Pase de Taberna.
Tavern Pass, you get a golden legendary and an XP bonus
Legendaria
to the
dorada.
reward track immediately.
Bonus de
You can also
experiencia.
play the game and earn a hero skin, a
Una
card back,
skin de
Ah, vale, la parte de
y
arriba, lo de
upgradable
pago, lo de
hero
abajo
skins,
todo gratis.
and
Ah,
a
vale.
collectible coin.
Okay, can you clarify a little bit more what upgradable hero skins
Básicamente el de
means
pago tiene
exactly?
cosas estéticas.
So upgradable hero skins are a set of 3 hero skins for the same hero, but they get increasingly awesome as
Héroes
you level them. For
upgradeables.
example, he's pretty cool. But when you unlock the tier 2 version, he gets even better, and the tier 3 version is super
Muy
mega awesome.
interesante.
And you can apply any of these hero skins to your hero portrait as normal.
Alright, so there's so many cool rewards to try and earn. How do we make progress along that reward track?
So there's 2 main ways you make progress along the reward track: quests and playing the game in any game mode. The quest system is
Simplemente
changing.
por jugar son
First,
diferentes
daily
también,
quest
¿no?
gold has moved into the reward track, as we mentioned. And daily quests now award you experience along
Vale.
that reward track.
Ahora las misiones diarias darán experiencia
We've
en lugar
also
de oro,
added
que luego lo
weekly
cambias
quests.
ahí.
At the beginning of the week, you'll get
Bueno, ganas
3
Oh,
experiencia
misiones
también.
semanales, misiones
And
semanales.
semanales
any
que dan un
time
montón de
during the week.
experiencia.
They're a little bit
Interesante.
more challenging, but because you have the flexibility of the entire week to complete them, we think they'll add a little bit more fun to the game as well.
I can still re-roll that quest, right? Even though it's a weekly quest?
You can absolutely re-roll your weekly
Vale,
quests
podemos
just like
rolear
any
las semanales
one per day.
también.
So I'm getting
Una
a lot
por
of
día.
goals, a lot of progression, having a lot more fun.
Está
as we
espectacular
engage
de
Hearthstone
momento todo lo
player,
que han
which brings
dicho.
us to our last topic, which is the profile page. John, how are we expanding the profile page to make me look better so I'm maximizing my fun here?
So last but not least,
Alright.
we've put together a new profile page that showcases all the things you can do in Hearthstone. On the first page, you can see your rank, rating,
página de
and all of
perfil.
Hearthstone's different game
El
modes,
perfil ahora se ve
including
así.
tools, which we'll talk about soon.
Oh, interesante.
On the second page, you can see an overview of
Ah,
your
le ponen
class
las victorias y
progress,
todo.
including
Sí.
levels for each class and your number of wins in ranked or arena. The profile page is a space we plan to continuously build on.
Y
and
quieren
expand
seguir
in the
trabajando
future
en ello.
as we
Vale,
add
bien.
more to
A
the
ver,
game.
es más bonito que
So
antes.
this is not even the final version of that profile
No, no es
page.
la-
It'll
no es la
continue
versión
to be
final, así que bien,
iterated,
bien.
and we'll see even more cool stuff in the future, you think?
Absolutely, this is not the final form.
All right,
Efectivamente, no es
John.
la
Well, this has
versión
been
final.
such a great time. I had one final overarching question. Philosophically, it
pregunta
felt
final.
like the Hearthstone team was pretty hesitant over the years to add these cool features, despite being asked about it for a long time. So why now, John?
I think Hearthstone team wants to do a lot more than we have time for. Last year, we
Quieren hacer
prioritized
mucho más de lo
building
que
and
tienen
launching
tiempo, están
Battlegrounds as soon
diciendo.
as possible, due to the
Quieren
team's
lanzar
excitement
Battlegrounds
around
lo más rápido
automatic game
posible.
modes. This year, we really wanted to focus on progression, achievements, and rewards because we know how important
Este año
that
se
is
quieren
to all
centrar
of
en
our
el
players.
progreso de las misiones
All
y
right,
de
I
los
can't
logros.
wait. It's going to be
y
a
todo lo
great
que se
time. I'm
viene.
super excited. And that does it for this edition of Hearthside Chat. For Frodan and John Yang, make sure to head over to playhearthstone.com for all the information, and we'll see you next time.
De acuerdo. Vale.
Welcome back, everyone. And wow, it sounds like we can expect a massive update to progression in Hearthstone,
Ya
with
ves.
achievements, new earnable cosmetics, and more coming with the launch of Darkmoon Fair. Big thanks to Frodan for asking those key questions that I'm sure you at home were wondering about. And it was great to hear the answers directly from John Yang. It sounds like, in general, we're in for a big positive change. I know that I'm personally looking forward to a lot of these cosmetics, like these fancy coins. I can't wait to coin concede in style.
Coin
Now,
concede
it's
with
already
style.
been an exciting day so far, learning about Madness at the Darkmoon Fair and now this progression revamp. But we still have one more huge topic to cover. then I know you and I have got to be really, really excited.
Tienen que hablar del nuevo modo de juego
As
ahora.
Bentley mentioned at the start,
A ver lo de los
there's an
duelos.
all-new game mode to unveil.
Efectivamente
It's
van a
going
hablar
live
del
for
nuevo
early
modo de
access
juego,
after
Duelos.
the stream today.
Con la
Vale, nos
precompra.
darán con la precompra acceso
So many
anticipado.
new ways to
Bien,
have
bien.
fun
Igual que el
with the games we
Battlegrounds.
know and love.
Bueno, lo veo bien,
Really excited
sinceramente.
to see what they have in store
A
for
ver, yo
us.
me voy a comprar la precompra igual,
With
así
that,
que...
it is my pleasure to send you over to the
Lo
trailer
mismo
for
digo.
the all-new game mode.
Vale, tráiler del nuevo modo de juego, vamos a verlo.
A ver qué tal.
Scholomance Academy.
Academia de
A
Scholomance.
haven for the brightest and boldest minds on Azeroth. As our academic semester comes to a close, let us apply our studies in a brand new way. I call it Wizard Duels!
Efectivamente relacionado.
Duelo de magos.
Wizard Duel.
The faculty of Scholomance will face off 1 versus 1 in the
1 versus 1 en batalla. Batalla definitiva de magia.
Get your spellbooks ready because you're going to fight
Preparar los libros y hechizos.
and even this thing that we found in the
Traque sangre.
Who will win? Who will become undead?
¿Quién ganará? ¿Quién será uno muerto?
Find out when we tear the roof off Scholomance with
Qué tofante. Lo descubriremos, sí.
So, any questions?
¿Alguna pregunta?
No questions? Good.
Wow. Vale, pero tienes que darme todo claro con esto.
Yeah, Headmaster, I have about a million questions after that. Firstly, why is Rattlegore part of the faculty? Does he teach advanced yelling? Pretty sure that thing should be nowhere near students. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hearthstone Duels is a PvP dungeon run where you rack up as many wins
Vale,
as
un
you can while adding new
una
cards and
Modo mazmorra.
I always kind of wanted to try my
Interesante.
best dungeon run decks against other players, and well, now it's a permanent game mode. With that
Modo
trailer,
juego
though, there's a
permanente va a ser,
lot going
perfecto.
on. I think there were something like 20 Mr. Bigglesworths shooting rainbows out of their mouths, and well, it's interesting, Kel'Thuzad. It's not very helpful. To get some more helpful information, we're going to go on over to Mr. Nat Pagel. Excuse me,
Vamos a ver
Pat
con
Nagel.
Pat
Who can
Nagel.
hopefully fill us in on the team's decision to make duels and give us an introduction to the gameplay.
Hey everyone.
Vamos a ver
Thanks,
algo
Brian.
del gameplay.
I'm Pat Nagel.
Ostras, ¿de verdad se llama Pat Nagel esto?
Sí, se llama así.
When we first started looking at the new game mode, a PvP version of Dungeon Run became a clear front runner. I mean, not only is it something that our fans have asked for a while, it's also something that we, as a team, really love the idea of. And we have a lot of experience. We've made, in previous dungeon runs, those single-player adventures where you start with a small deck and you continuously grow it over time and fight tougher and tougher opponents. We've taken the
Bueno, la idea
experiences
me
we
gusta.
gained from
Es
those
una
previous
especie de arena
dungeon runs
rara, pero...
and been able to fine-tune the mechanics and the systems and translate those into a cool PvP mode. Another thing we want to do is let the players use their card collection to
Vale,
create
podemos usar
their
nuestra
card
colección.
in just a sec.
Eso es,
So
eso
that's
bien.
the background.
Qué nice.
But I'm guessing you're wondering a little bit about the gameplay. Well, for starters,
Vamos a ver algo de gameplay.
the mode section of Hearthstone.
Vale, en la sección de modos lo encontraremos.
Pretty familiar. You'll choose a hero,
Cogemos un
choose a
héroe,
hero power,
un poder de héroe
and lastly a signature treasure.
y un tesoro. De acuerdo.
What makes starting a run in duels different, however, is that after you choose your hero power and signature treasure, you build your own starting deck from your own
Vale.
cards.
Y aquí hacemos el
Pues
deck.
vamos a saber la fecha de la expansión, 12 de noviembre.
12 de noviembre.
To decide the
De
Queda
acuerdo.
menos un mes ya.
Hostias, 12 de noviembre.
cards in your collection that you think work best.
Ah, no, el 12 de noviembre será lo de las misiones. Vale, mejor
We
igual.
think it's a really
Normal.
fun way to play, and
Muy-
it's
12 de,
easy to
noviembre,
get
12 de noviembre serán las misiones.
Vale, la diferencia aquí es que después de escoger todo esto hacemos nuestro mazo inicial con nuestras propias cartas. De acuerdo.
list of allowable sets. For example, when Duels initially launches in early access, you'll have available the Scholomance,
Tenemos disponible
Naxxramas,
Scholomance,
and basic
Karazhan,
classes.
Naxxramas, set básico y clásico para el tema de duelos.
Time and include new expansions and old alike.
Y luego incluirá las nuevas
More
expansiones.
details on our blog. You can look there to see how the allowable sets will grow and expand over time. So now you've got your deck locked in and you're ready to go. From here, it feels a lot like Arena. You'll play until you get 3 losses and try to rack up as many wins as you can before that. But unlike Arena,
Vale, se
between
parece a la
games,
arena
you
en
get a
ese
chance to
sentido.
choose more cards to add to your deck.
Pero iremos progresando con cartas que nos
and you'll have
dan.
a chance to choose treasure cards to add to your deck as
Y
well.
cartas de tesoro
This
también.
increasing
Vale.
cards, treasure cards, and
Hasta que perdamos 3 veces o ganamos tantas veces como
Mira,
podamos.
la
como
precompra la
la
abren a las 7 de la tarde.
A las 7 de la tarde hoy, vale. En 1 hora y media se puede hacer la precompra ya.
Hostia, las
But I
skins
also wanna talk
de...
about early access
Oh.
and how we're adding
¿De quién?
¿Cómo se llama este? Las skins para brujo, pero es... No sé el nombre ahora. Es en
So
Zod.
when we release it during early access, you'll get one
Te
hero
dan en
power
Zod como
and
skin
one
de brujo.
signature treasure per hero. Then,
Wow.
when we release Darkmoon Fair on
tesoros.
March 17th, we'll add Darkmoon Fair to the list of allowable card set. We'll also be adding the chance to unlock hero powers and signature treasures based on the cards you've collected for a given set.
Vale, pues si las precompras son de 80 sobres o de 45.
Cards and signature treasures over time to keep
No, 80
duels
sobres
fresh.
trae la skin de Zod para
And
brujo.
lastly, there are two ways to play duels. The first way,
Interesting.
casual, is completely free and is a great way to try
Vale.
new decks.
Casual es gratis.
Then later, if you have what it takes,
Se me ha ido el
you can play
internet.
heroic duels.
Apenas.
Y luego podemos jugar en modo heroico comprando una entrada.
Based on the number of wins.
Vale, que será
Casual duels launches with
con
early access
mejores con
today,
recompensas, claro.
and heroic duels launches on November 17th.
Vale, podremos
The
jugar
team's
desde hoy
incredibly excited to bring this new mode to you, and we hope to see you
a
in
duelos
those
si
early
tenemos el
accesses.
acceso
There are
anticipado.
also a
La precompra sobre
ton
las
of
7,
new
así que bueno.
additions in store for the future. So,
Buah, yo
stay
ahora mismo no
tuned
tengo
and
el
good
dinero,
luck
o sea
in
que
your first duels run.
a ver cuándo puedo pillarla.
Yo creo que sí. Tengo que preguntar porque me lo tenía guardado mi padre para que evite gastos innecesarios, pero bueno, puede inventar alguna excusa.
Escogemos nuestro héroe, como hemos visto. Poder de héroe, tesoro y nuestro mazo inicial desde la colección.
Lo mismo que todas las aventuras estas.
Mazo inicial de 11 cartas, me acabo de dar cuenta, perfecto. Cada vez que ganamos añadimos más cartas y más tesoros.
Esto el mazo inicial y luego ya tenemos
Sí.
añadiendo cosas.
Escogemos las 11 cartas del principio, sí.
Bueno, te pillas early y ya.
Ya ves. Uf,
Ah, pinta bien el juego.
pinta muy divertido. Que el Tuzat se va a hacer un meme, tío, con tantas veces que lo han sacado ahí.
Appreciate all the great insight. Thank you very much.
No sé, por última me
Welcome
llama
back,
más que el-
everyone. I hope you're
que la
ready to
arena.
duel, because I sure am. Should be really interesting to see how all those cards from Nax and Karazhan spice up the initial set rotation. And again, as a reminder,
Pues súper
early
bien.
access
Como
is
una
going
mezcla
live
de todo lo que hay
today.
en
The
Hearthstone.
launch of Duels Beta is November 17th.
Han puesto el GIF de los gatitos.
Time to brush up on all those adventure dungeons.
Han dicho 17 de noviembre, creo que ha dicho la expansión.
Today, but stick around for one
Bueno,
more
extraño,
treat.
si saca las recompensas el día 12 de las pensiones saldrá mucho después.
Si no he entendido mal, ha dicho el 17 de noviembre, sí.
O queda un mes.
Just had introduction to the all-new game
Sí, hay
mode.
gente poniendo 16 de noviembre en esa.
I'll be training for that rematch, Crip. You keep yourself worried. With that,
Ya, bueno, pero
No me digas.
reveals and previews for today. To wrap things up, I wanna
ha
get
descubierto el secreto, Andy.
joining us from home, myself and the dev team for the Hearthstone.
Entonces,
La musiquita de los...
salga bien
Today,
para hacer
I'll
el
see
directo.
you at the Darkmoon
Es
Fair.
una musiquita de los... Joder, tío.
Y se acaba.
Ya está.
Hay que tener la de esto. Expansión el día 17, correcto.
Madre mía.
El día 12 era el pase de
Ay, el
batalla
12.
y bueno, el early access empieza hoy, se compra la precompra.
Espectacular. Voy a hacer captura aquí. Perfecto. Pues nada.
¿Pase de batalla?
Espectacular.
¿Me explican el pase de batalla?
Las misiones ahora en vez de oro te dan experiencia para el pase. También hay misiones semanales cada lunes que te dan más experiencia aún y el pase básicamente te da... Con la experiencia consigues oro, sobres y si pagas cosas cosméticas. Pero básicamente te farmea bastante mejor que antes.
Si pagas, solamente te dan héroes.
No, si pagas te dan también algún dorso y una skin de una moneda, por lo que se ha visto.
Sí, hay skins de la moneda ahora.
Sí, ya sé, eso ya lo vi. O sea, si pagas, no influye nada en los sobres.
A ver, aunque en ese ya por encima parecía bastante básico y de hecho se podía cambiar, pero en principio te dan chorradas estéticas por pago y seguramente den más cosas.
Sí.
Seguramente den más sobres o algo del estilo.
¿Y por qué ahora se quedó en Fall Reveal Recap?
Nada, eso es el resumen de lo que ha pasado.
Pero básicamente eso, hay misiones diarias.
La
misiones
precompra
semanales
estará
y-
disponible en 42 minutos. Desde ahora.
Demasiado me parece.
La expansión sale el día 17 de noviembre. Madre mía. Y el acceso anticipado hoy a las 7, en 42 minutos.
El pase de batalla el día 12, por cierto, se puede empezar a farmear esa mierda.
Pues nada, hasta aquí el vídeo, espero que os haya gustado y os haya quedado muy claro. Espectacular esta nueva expansión que se va a venir y el anuncio, el nuevo modo de juego, todo. En cuanto tengamos acceso anticipado haremos vídeo para el canal, así que suscribiros para estar atentos. Hasta la próxima, adiós.
Voy a poner un coma inducido hasta el día 17.